Okay, this will be an interesting one from an interesting magazine. We're just going to make this look really, we'll see how we go with it. It's a little bit awkward, the positioning of it, but let's see if we can make it look really nice. I'm thinking we're going that size, 141.4, and we're just going to go here. Going to leave the contrast. This will be a fascinating one. Hopefully we can make it look really nice. Alright, let's see how we go with this. Well, what else have we got to do? I'm trying to think. We're just going to take this and we're going to find our original. It's a picture, I think, of the first man on the moon, and the magazine to find it in this case, is what's called Wish magazine. That's an interesting one. I found this at a bus stop, so it's not something I'd buy myself, but we're going to just put it on the glass and make it look really nice. So, an astronaut. So we're just going to push that down across to the edge. I don't know how this is going to look, folks. It's going to be a little bit of a tricky one. We'll just leave it like that and just try to line up the edge here. Let's see how we go. Wish. There's a lot of things I wish would change. You know, I wish greed wasn't such a problem in this world, and people dying of poverty, and all because of the greedy few. There's a lot of wishes I have for this world that I can't make come true at this stage. Anyway, that's too close to the edge. But basically, yeah, I do get a bit miffed about how things are and the status quo of things, that I just can't make any discernible difference to counteract the problems we have with the environment, the problems we have socially. We just have no solutions that we can carry out. It's the rich people that have the key. They hold the key, but they decide to deny access to what we need to make the world a better place. So I'm so over this world, folks. The way that we could always wish, and then it just becomes what's called wishful thinking. So I'm not happy with this world, folks, with the way that it's being configured to benefit the rich over the poor. But if you're poor, you're somehow no good. Now, yeah, we got that wrong for some reason. We got the edge of the page that looks ugly. But yeah, we just haven't got any power to change anything significantly, however much we would like to do it. Trying to work out how to make this happen. But basically, yeah, we just don't have the resources. The people who want to make a difference just don't have the actual resources needed to improve things. I'm going to make this a smaller enlargement. We just don't have the power to make, smaller enlargement. We just don't have the power to make a difference, however much we would just want to make a difference. If we could change the world and make it a better place for every person, or at least as close as possible to make it a happy place. But it's not happening at this stage. All the grassroots organisations are trying to make a difference while the rich people just fob them off. It's not fucking point. There's no point in partaking in grassroots anymore. It just doesn't seem relevant anymore, you know? I mean, they can put a man on the fucking moon, but they can't seem to solve the issues like poverty. So I'm not happy with the way the world has gone. And what's the point in sending a man to the fucking moon when you can't even feed the mouths of the masses? I'm going to do something with this. This is boring as it is. So we've got an astronaut, so what? We're going to do something more interesting with that astronaut. We're going to make him more fascinating than what he is. And it takes a lot of money to send someone to the fucking moon, and yet we can't feed the people on the earth who really need to feed. And nothing has really... Sure, we need space travel. One day I'd like to travel to outer space, but we've got to find a way of using space as a way of helping mankind. Making something different, making it interesting, not just interesting, but a better outcome for everyone. That somehow we can still travel to space and do all that shit, but we've got to find solutions to what's on this planet. We've got to find solutions to the problems of poverty and inequality. We've got to do something fucking constructive with all this, not just for the sake of, saying those words, one giant leap for mankind. I mean, there's not been a major leap in mankind. From my experience, from what I notice, we're not really an advanced civilization, really. We're fucking backward, folks. We're fucking backward. We're bloody as good as fucking monkeys. I don't believe humans evolved from monkeys, but we're sure behaving like fucking monkeys, to say the least. So, not much is advanced in terms of humanitarian issues. Now this is not working very well. I'm actually thinking we're going to do something here. We just need to somehow make the world a fairer and equitable place for everyone. How are we going to do it with all these rich fools in control, these rich companies who just want to slow progress just to make money? It seems as if making money is synonymous with slowing things down and going backward and fucking polluting our world, which we really need to keep clean as possible. I'm actually thinking this one's going to be... I don't know which one I'm going to use for this. This is not an easy one we're doing, folks. For some reason the movement isn't coming off on this. Maybe I'm talking too much, folks. Maybe that's the problem. Too much gas bag, not enough concentration. But, some of these things have to be spoken about, folks. People have got to know that there is problems in this world and that somehow we've got to band together to make a difference. How we're going to do that, that's another question. But it would be good if we could band together and make a difference instead of fucking this planet further into buggery. Now, I don't seem to be doing this one very well, folks. I'm going to just do that again and then maybe see how we go. See how that looks. But yeah, it's not a very fair world we live in, folks. And it seems silly that we send people to the moon, but we don't get any real progress. And even this demo is showing a lack of progress. I'm trying to think which one I'm going to use. Now that looks interesting, but it doesn't look like much. I think the first one might have been like this one. That's a good question. Fuck me dead. I'm not doing very well with this demo, folks. So, going to leave it on that, and we're going to try again. We're going to keep trying and trying until we get a good outcome. And I guess that's the same with doing science, is you got to be willing to keep trying and trying until you get a good outcome. But we should be able to send people to planets, but we've got to use this knowledge to benefit mankind better. Now that looks a lot more interesting. I'm actually thinking we're going to perhaps... How are we going to use this one? We're going to stretch it a little bit, but I think this is a good one. It's not the greatest. So we're just going to switch over to copied paper. But yeah, it's like we haven't advanced ourselves much as a civilization. I don't believe in UFOs either. I don't believe in extraterrestrials. I believe we are the only life that we have in outer space. We are the only planet that's capable of supporting life, and we got to look after our planet so that we can survive as a human race. We do need to survive, folks. Why does the rich people have this self-destructive bent on destroying our planet and consequently the human race? Why are they so fucking stupid? Rich people are fucking dumb. They're only cunning enough to make money and to fool people into making money, but they can't fucking do anything else but make money. Now we're going to pull that up. We've got to lighten this off. All they can do is make money. Money making, well, we need money, folks. We need currency. Yeah, I've already got this all set. We need money and we need currency, right? Far out, we do need money, okay? Don't get me wrong. Don't misread me as a money hater. Money is important, but money must be handled properly and it must have the right attitude to it to be able to look after the human race and the planet. Well, the planet supports the human race, so we fucking need a good, clean planet. We don't want it all dirty and filthy and grotty as it has become. We got to make it clean and green. We got to fucking look after it, folks. We've got to look after our fucking planet, folks. Otherwise, we will not survive. This is not the greatest demo either. We will not survive this stupidity. Our love of money will be the fucking grave that everyone will dig itself into if we don't fucking make a stand against it. We've got to stand up against greed. Somehow we've got to stand up against the way this world has become. Now I'm thinking this is going to be the centre. We've got to fucking stand up against the greed. How are we going to do that? How are we going to teach these fuckwits in society a lesson? How are they going to learn that money fucking does not benefit them either? Sure, they can switch on an air conditioner when the climate change gets a bit hot. They can always buy filters for their water. Well, assuming that, well, the thing is, if the people in the third world countries are dying, well, there may not be any factories to make filters for your water. There may not be any factories to make air conditioning units. So in the end, the rich will get caught. It'll come back to bite them on the arse. It might be later. You know, they might survive a little bit longer than those poor guys, but eventually, if they can't get the products that they need to keep alive, such as air conditioning and water filtration equipment or filters to put in their equipment, well, fuck, they're going to die as well. They're going to kill themselves eventually. But they're going to take the less fortunate first. But that's not fucking fair, but it's not good for them either. So they've got to be taught a lesson for their own sake as well as ours. So yeah. Stupid fucking rich people. Dumbass. Fucking cunts. Anyway, that looks interesting. I think now we can call this prolongated demo quits.